I'm Andrew.
Welcome back to Handmade at Home. We recently made some small changes to our rental kitchen.
And now that it's summer, we want to bring some of that outside in with a pop of color with a hanging planter.
The best thing about this project is you really don't need too many materials.
Yeah, the first thing you want to do is measure how long you want your hanging planter to be. We're going to cut out 4 pieces of rope, 8 feet long, because we're going to fold them in half, which gives us 4 feet to work with.
Math.
Boy.
All right, we have our 4 pieces of rope cut here, and we're just going to thread it through a ring that we got online. You can also purchase this at your craft store.
Yeah, and you can use cotton rope or macrame cord like we're using, or whatever you have at home. Okay, now that we have our rope ready, we find it easier to work with tension. So for video purposes, we're just gonna put a nail right here, and we're gonna put the ring through the nail just to give it a little tension as we work. Now to keep the ropes in place, we're just using a baggy clip. I'm just clipping it right here, just so nothing gets tangled.
All right, now that we have everything set up, we're ready to dive in, add some color, and this is gonna be a throwback to friendship bracelets.
Yeah, so all we're gonna do is take embroidery thread, wrap it around the top. That's gonna give it a pop of color, but also hold the ropes in place.
Let's get landed. Land it up.
Before we start, I'm gonna be making a loop vertically. I want the top of the loop to be poking out and the bottom string to be poking out. This will be for the trick I show you in a minute. Now I'm just going to try to wrap this as neatly as possible around all of the cording. So I'm not pulling too tight because I don't want to make the rope misshapen, but I am trying to keep everything really close together and pull it down if there's any spacing. And to finish it off, I'm just going to cut off some of this extra thread, and now I'm going to thread it through the loop. And now I'm going to take this bottom cord and pull it, which is going to pull the loop down through the inside of what I've wrapped, but I don't want to pull it all the way out. There we go. So you see the knot? I pulled it too far. I'm just going to pull it right back in. We want it to sit there, and then I'm going to take both of these pieces and pull them tight. There we go. And now that looks pretty good. There you go. This way you don't need to make any knots. All right, so now we're gonna add our second color, and we're gonna do the same thing, a vertical loop at the top and a tail at the bottom that are both gonna poke out. And I'm gonna try to wrap the embroidery thread right against the gold color just so it's seamless. The trickiest part is starting it, but then once it's started, it's actually pretty easy. Pulling it tight, but again, not too tight because I don't want it to squeeze the rope too much. There we go, that looks pretty good. Okay, see now it's a lot easier, and this is great. This is gonna add a nice pop of color. It looks pretty clean. It's actually really not that hard to do. And you could use twine, you could use rope or other cording that would totally work. We really like the color of this embroidery thread, but anything would really work. Just use this technique. All right, now I'm just gonna go into the loop again, pull it through, and now I'm gonna pull the bottom thread down, and then I'm just gonna pull it tight.
The best thing about this technique is that once it's in place, you can adjust as needed to get the cleanest look possible, but you know, you really won't need it.
Yeah, you really won't see the details from up there, you know?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna add our last color, same way, lining up the embroidery thread to the one before, making sure the loop is sticking out on the top and the bottom, and just closely wrapping everything, not too tight, with a little bit of tension.
Found your rhythm, boo.
I think I found my rhythm.
The rhythm is gonna get you.
We have the top of our planter completed. Andrew did such a lovely job. We do need to create something, a little basket, so that we have our pot sitting in our hanging planter. So we are going to have to knot it a little bit, but we're gonna keep it simple. But we wanna start by separating our ropes here into equal pairs. We did the macrame curtain, and we love the outcome.
Please.
But it's a lot of work.
Oh
It's a lot of work. Work that looked great in the end. It had a great end result.
But boy, I never want to do macrame after that again, actually. But you actually really love that macrame
curtain.
Yeah, it's
I
really
know.
nice.
It's cute. It's so retro. But now we're doing things a little modern. We're just going to tie a basic knot. And the idea here is that we want all of the knots in the same row the best you can. That looks pretty good. And now we're going to create the actual basket. So you want to work with the strings that are opposite each other in pairs like so. We can start with those center knots. And we have a pretty small pot, so I'm gonna go about 3 inches down and start my next row of knots. And again, doing my best to keep them all in one even row. Kind of looks like a basketball net, huh?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
And now that we have those all tied up there, we're going to take our 2 outer strings and tie those together. And you see, you have the little basket here that the pot can sit in, or the start of it. And now if you have a larger pot, you can keep working in opposite strings to tie knots. But we have a small pot here, so we're going to tie it off at the bottom here, and then we'll have a nice little basket for our pot to sit in.
Now that we have our knots tied, we're gonna do the same wrapping technique we did on the top, but on the bottom. And this is what's gonna hold the pot in place.
Yes, did I do a good job with my tying?
You did a great job. Wait, let me just take a moment. Dennis did a great job
Thank
with his
you.
tying. They
Thank
look
you.
very nice.
I helped.
He did.
But also, sometimes we can struggle with our color options. We actually picked these colors because we did a Google search on trending colors. Anytime we feel stuck, we tend to look towards the internet, the World Wide Web, for a little guidance, and it really helps inspire us and helps us make decisions when we're feeling a little lost.
Yeah, because I think you guys know us well enough to know that we have been a little stuck with our blues. You know,
Yes,
year after
we
year,
love
blue.
navy and
I
earth
say that
tones
as
we use blue.
But blue is like a trending color this year, so thank you.
All right, we got our little pot in there. It looks super cute. I'm so excited to hang it. If you're working with a heavy pot and you're worried about the security here on the bottom, you can always wrap the cord with a little bit of wire before you do your embroidery thread.
Yeah, and this one was so easy. We actually made an easier one. Ta-da! And this one was so easy. We didn't do anything to the top. We didn't tie any knots. We just added embroidery thread to the bottom. Now we're gonna take these over to the window and give them a trim.
We want to hear about your favorite houseplants in a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.